Hi, welcome to our channel, Traveling with Chris and Wendy. And what we're doing today is we're reviewing a room in Springdale, Utah, near Zion. There are two Bonvoy properties near Zion from the south entrance, the main entrance, and they're in Springdale, Utah. One of them is the Red Cliff Lodge, and the other is the Springfield Inn. We've stayed at the Red Cliff Lodge. We did a review of that one. You can check out that video. We also stayed here at the Springfield Inn in Springdale, Utah. This is room 255 in the Springfield Inn, just maybe a mile or so or two south of the main entrance of Zion, Utah. So let's take a look at this room. This is room 255 at the Springfield Inn. It is a one bedroom with a living room. Now there is a very pleasant and spacious living room set up here. And the only thing I really can say I didn't like about it was the lighting. It didn't have enough lights, and it had those really high temperature lights. And I don't tend to care for that, but that's personal preference. But as you can see as I go through the video, it's not particularly bright in the room. Here's the couch. It is a bed. It is not a pull-out. It is a futon. You can't really see that there, but I'm telling you. But it does have a coffee table and some reasonable artwork. The AC units there are very helpful. It's dark outside here, but you can still see that it's a fantastic view. The sun had just set, and so it's quite attractive. TV with Netflix, YouTube, and other streaming services, as is standard with the Bonvoy properties. A desk, and it's fairly large, and that's quite helpful. Either you can work on it or you can just put stuff on it, which is what we always end up doing. But if we don't have that, we end up putting it every place else. The thermostat was user-friendly. You can't really see that there, but it just goes up and down. This is the little kitchen area. There's a microwave and a fridge and a sink, also a coffee maker. Now, the fridge was nice and cold, and it held a lot of water, just not that one right there that I had to pick up, but it keeps it nice and cold. Some fridges aren't very good. This was good. Has a Keurig. I don't know the style of the Keurig. There's a sink with a whole lot of crud in it. Sometimes we go out to eat, and sometimes we just get chips and salsa, which we love. Again, lighting wasn't the best in there. This room was much better. Large, 2 queen-size beds. I prefer a single king, but this is convenient in the sense that you can sleep in one bed and you put your stuff on the other bed if you want to. Although I'll show you in a second, there's a really big closet. Bathroom was useful. It had that curved bar there so that curtain doesn't get to you. Nice sink, large area. This is the standard Springfield Inn bathroom. I think they're nice and up to date. Farmhouse sink, I think that's called. It had some chapstick, some other things there. Lots of towels. Sometimes you have to ask for daily service to get the towels replaced. Second TV, very sizable also. And this closet is wonderful. If you were to stay there for 3 or 4 days or even a week, it would be like staying in an apartment. So I would highly recommend this. The Red Cliff Lodge was also very good. I don't think it was quite as nice as this, and I think it was even a little bit cheaper. This one's rated on Google a little bit higher. I would also give it higher marks, but both of them are absolutely excellent properties at which you can stay. A separate thermostat, always helpful to have two. We like to keep it very cool when we're sleeping. Overall, a great room, and we were glad to be there. In addition to the room, there is a lobby, which normally I don't care about, but in this particular case, this is such a beautiful property, and it is sunny most of the time there, and I took a nice video here where you can really see the sun, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. This is the morning. We're walking in, taking a look at it. Here's the entrance, obviously. As you go in, it was the holidays, Christmas tree to the right, lots of sitting areas that you could use for breakfast or just sitting. There's coffee available almost all the time. Here's an entertainment room that has kind of a little, there's a name for it here as we approach it. the shuffleboard table. I think that's what's got sand on it. Here's a fireplace. There was a free billiards table. Also more sitting areas like a bar here with little charging or plug stations. And this was the coup de grace, the hot cocoa bar, which had marshmallows and other flavorings, which Wendy loved dearly. Here's the area where you typically will sit for breakfast, and it stops there. There is another walkthrough that shows, and this is the area again where the breakfast is. There's Wendy admiring the hot chocolate bar. This goes back and takes a look at the coffee station, which is nice because they have plenty of coffee there. I can't stand it when it gets colder, they run out, and these guys did a wonderful job of keeping it up. Here's a sitting area out here that has a little gas table. Look, there's an entire area down below, as you can see, and the view is absolutely 10 out of 10. That's a great pool area. You can see it wasn't open then, but we've been there when it was open. And just a stunning view. So overall, if you are going to Zion or just passing through the area, most people are going to Zion. This is so close to the main entrance. There's two options to choose from if you like Bonvoy. I haven't tried the other properties, but you won't miss with these. Now, sometimes the prices are high during the peak times, but we've gotten them as low as $120 if you go during the off-peak times. But we loved it. What did you think?
I loved it, especially the hot cocoa station.
Yeah, we walked in there and I said, I can't believe this, because we have this ongoing thing. I love coffee. She will not drink coffee. I'm like, come on, have a hot beverage with me. She doesn't really like tea. She loves her hot cocoa. And as soon as she saw that, I said, well, I guess we're going to spend some time in here. Anyway, thanks for watching our channel, Traveling with Chris and Wendy. And if you like our material, please like and subscribe. We enjoy sharing this with you, and we've enjoyed sharing this with you because Zion is absolutely fantastic. It's one of our favorite places in the world. So you take care, and we've had fun talking to you about this.